For Christmas of 1977, Kenner promised us Star Wars figures by having our parents buy an empty box. And they also sold to our parents a big lie. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with another video. And ever since 1977, Kenner has lied to us, and I bet you're scratching your head at what they kind of lie about. Did Greedo not wear a green jumpsuit? Well, I guess that could lie too, unless it's maybe that's what he wore under his vest. I'm not sure, but we're going to talk about the early bird certificate. Now, I think you all know about that. I've done a video on it, although I said I wasn't going to do one on it because everybody knows about it, but then I did one on it years ago. But anyway, let's say you're new here and you don't know. Okay, Kenner got the rights to Star Wars, but they couldn't get the figures in the store. I mean, they didn't even sign their deal to make the figures until like a few months before the movie came out. And they didn't know it was going to be as huge as it was. So by Christmas of 77, there was no Star Wars toys to be found. There were a few, Star Wars puzzle, Kenner coloring book, stuff like that. But there were no figures. And they had to do something. This was Christmas time, right? Well, the big heads over at Kenner came up with a great plan. They were going to release an empty box inside a promise for 4 free Star Wars figures. Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, R2-D2, and Chewbacca. That's right. So kids on Christmas Day could open this up. They got a box of Star Wars figures. Open it up. They found a cardboard display, a sticker, and a bunch of empty promises. This thing was huge for Kenner. I mean, they read commercials about it, print ads about it. They sent out letters to the stores to let them know about it. They went all out to let people know that this was out there and kids could get the free figure. But let's take a look to see what was inside the box. Of course, you got your certificate to mail in, but you also got a sticker that said, "May the Force be with you," another sticker that said Star Wars, an R2-D2, and a C-3PO sticker, and you got a cardboard display. It's the cheapest display I've ever seen. And one thing, it's got the characters that you're going to buy the figures of on the display. I can understand maybe a scene from the movie, a Death Star hallway, Tatooine, stars, but why would you want art? Well, let's be honest, look at him. Vader's missing half his cape. He's only got like some kind of like smock cape on. Obi-Wan's the same way. But yeah, you only get 4 of the 12. But they had a little nameplate where to put each figure. But right there on the edge of the cardboard was something different. What is that? Well, first you had a picture of a stormtrooper in a hallway. That's exciting. On the other end, you had Han Solo and Chewbacca. There they are, ready for action. In the middle, in red, you have something explaining what this is. I mean, you open it, you put it together. I don't know why you need an explanation of what it is on the display. But of course, this whole section was made to remove. It says now you can have the fabulous fun reliving the movie Star Wars. Imagine when your early bird set of 4 figures arrive, you can play a part in the story. You can help R2-D2, I like how they spelled it out back then, Chewbacca and Luke rescue kidnapped Princess Leia. These authentic look-alike figures in their realistic Star Wars costumes will have you pretending for real. And soon you'll be able to add to your set. You can get C-3PO and pretend to help him interpret R2-D2's click-click computer language. Or make Ben, Obi-Wan Kenobi, have a lightsaber fight with Darth Vader. And you'll be able to use all 12 figures with real working replicas of the Star Wars movie spaceships, coming soon to a store near you. So there it was, right in the middle of that, an ad trying to tell you about other figures coming out. Now they promised that these figures would get in your mailbox by June 1978. By June 1978. Well, in some of the print ads and stuff, they updated this and promised kids would have them in the mail before February the 15th. If you were lucky, maybe you got them on Valentine's Day. Whew. That's like getting a bag of chocolate already dipped in peanut butter. Well, let's see what else was on this card. The Space Club card. This is to certify that, fill in your own name here, is a full-fledged member of the Star Wars Space Club. May the Force be with you. Signed by Luke Skywalker, the Star Wars Club Commander. So that's great. What is this? You're in a kind of a Star Wars club? This is cool. All your other friends probably would get the figures at the store. They'll join the club then. But you're like, I already got the club. I already got the newsletter. I already got everything. I'm in the club, man. Was this the official Star Wars fan club that was being announced about this same time? Well, let's look at a information sheet that was sent to stores to kind of explain what the early bird was to the store managers so they can tell their staff how to sell it. According to the information, where they list what's all in the box, number 3, Star Wars Club Membership Card. Make the child an honorary member of the Star Wars Fan Club. So what's that mean, an honorary member? Let's see. Hey Siri, what's honorary mean?
Honorary means conferred as an honor without the usual requirements or functions. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
No. So there it was. You didn't have to do the. You didn't have to. In other words, you didn't have to go to any meetings or anything. Probably didn't have to pay a fee. You just became a member because you got this early bird set. Hoo-hoo. But did you really? Did you really? Now on the early promotional stuff for this, it says Star Wars Club Card. What makes it sound like a Star Wars fan club? So you got something here that says Club Card. Sounds like a membership card to me. You got the information sent to stores. So the stores were selling it as, hey, you've been honorary member of the Star Wars fan club. So that's great. I mean, you get to join a fan club, get a newsletter. The first official Star Wars newsletter fan club was shipped out in February. By the same time you get your figures, right? You get your figures in the mail, you get your fan club and stuff. Whoo! What else do you get for joining a member of the fan club? Maybe a badge, maybe a hat, maybe a pen. Who knows what else you're going to get? Well, yeah, I'll tell you what you're going to get. You're going to get jack shit. Why? There was no club. This was nothing but a card. This was nothing. I've looked all over the internet to try to figure out what this is. I've talked to people that had this thing. You didn't say send it in. It didn't say you had to do anything. You didn't send it in when you sent off the figures. No, you just signed your name on it and had bragging rights to tell people, hey, look, I'm in the Star Wars Club. So I thought I was wrong about this. So I started to ask around. So first I asked some people right here in the studio. So what was the Kenner Star Wars Club Card? Well, I'm not really sure. I know it was made out of cardboard. Cardboard feels like sand. I hate sand. Now, I was told that you had the early bird edition certificate and you sent out for the free figure. So maybe you can tell me, what was the Space Club Card?
I don't know. Well, like some kind of nerd. This was 1977. I was snorting coke and trying to get laid.
Now, I know you were a little young. You weren't alive when it came out. But I'm sure you've heard about the Space Club Card in the early bird set. Can you tell me what it was?
Oh my god, yes, I know what the Space Club Card. Oh my god, I can't believe, yes, but this is for somebody talking about this. It was a general fan club. It was a very special fan club. You had to be a special.
Dusty, you were made by Kenner. You lived at Kenner. You were Kenner long before Star Wars. So you have to know, what was the Space Club Card? As you see, they didn't know either. So I went to the all-knowing, that little computer box I got downstairs. You talk to it, you say, hey, computer, and you ask it a question, it knows everything. I thought I would ask it. It had to know, right? And this is what it told me. Computer, what was the 1977 Star Wars Club Card?
From fandom.com. It included a display for the first 12 figures from Star Wars, a sticker set, a Space Club Card, and the coupon for ordering the 4 early bird set figures.
Computer, but what did you get with the card? Strike out once again. But I knew one way to figure out exactly what this was and what you were supposed to do with it. I went to ask AI. Everyone knows about AI chat. This thing knows everything. You can ask it what day your mom's birthday is, and it will get it right. Well, at least it has a once in a 365 chance of getting it right. So I asked it, what was this Space Club Card? It had to know. If anybody knew out there, it was AI. I mean, that means artificial intelligence. That means you're just born with intelligence. So what did it say? Let's find out. Let's see what it says. Oh my God, I read a lot. Space Club produced by Kenner. What? What? It wasn't. What? That's not. Oh! That's making it sound like it's a real club. Oh, AI, you're not that smart. You're no Terminator. Oh, hey, I know what I'll do. I'll ask it again. I'll tell it it's wrong. If I can learn how to spell, this is not true. It was nothing but a card to sign your name to. Ha! Apologize! Who's smart now, AI? Sounds like I'm smarter than you. I don't believe the rest you have to say. I'm not even going to read it. Oh, it seemed it didn't know either. So I went around to all the Star Wars collectors groups, see what people said about this. Rebel Scum has a great message board for people that love Star Wars figures. Went, searched there, could find no way even talking about this thing over there. Went to Facebook groups, went everywhere I could. I could find nothing about this. Because, again, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. They lied to us. Can you imagine being little Timmy, Christmas Day? You're thinking you're going to get some Star Wars figures. You've probably seen the ads advertising this thing. You don't know if it's got the figure. You just saw the figures and got excited. So you open it up, boom, rip off the package. You're like, where's the figures at? This thing's about this thin. What? A certificate to mail it in. You know your mom and dad's going to take weeks to even mail it in. You know how they are. Oh, I got to go to work and all this bull crap. So you don't even get that, and then you start looking through stickers, and you think, oh, look at this fan club. Cool, I'm going to sign this, give it to my mom when she mails in a certificate. I'll get to be a member of the fan club, or I get to go to school and tell everybody, show them my badge. No, you don't. You don't get to do nothing. All you get to do is get a little piece of cardboard where you scribbled your name on it in some ugly handwriting because you were 6 years old, and walk around school and tell people, look, I'm a member of the Star Wars Space Club. Space Club. What a stupid name. I'm the Space Club member. I mean, if you're going to lie to kids, why not say a Jedi Master card or something? Say you're a Jedi Master if you sign it or something. So you get to show this card, and all you get to do is, all you really have is bragging rights. If it's even a brag. Let's be honest with you. Your friends are going to laugh at you because they don't care. They know what it is. It's just a piece of cardboard you wrote your name on. And the other kids, the bully kids, they're going to take that card from you because it's made out of cardboard, and they're going to rip it up in your face and throw it at you. And you can go home and cry to your mom, and it's not going to matter because your mom's going to say, it's a piece of cardboard, it's a piece of trash anyway. We're going to throw it away next month. So you see, Kenner started us off with a lie. I know Hasbro owns Kenner now, and I think anyone that works for Hasbro, I think they need to answer for this. They need to make a space club, and anyone, let's say, born before 1977 should be allowed membership for free. That's what I think. Fulfill that promise. After all, you promised me a rocket-firing Boba Fett, and I didn't get that, but I guess in 2010 you kind of gave me one, but the rocket was bigger than the figure. And you gave me a rocket-firing R5-D4 in the 90s. Nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for it.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.